everyone, it's me, Margot. Just want to give you a 3-week update. I am now officially 3 weeks post-op from my surgery that I had done on April 21st. It's now May 12th, 3 weeks later. And I thought I'd bring everybody up to snuff regarding my weight loss, kind of what's going on in my life, and etc. I started the weight loss journey several months ago. I actually had my surgery in April, but I began my weight loss program in December when I was at my all-time high. I had a consult with my surgeon in October, and I was at about 324 pounds or so. My all-time high, quite honestly, and that scared me. And he told me he wanted me to lose a little bit of weight and feel free to lose a little weight before surgery, knowing that it would be about a 6-month journey. I thought, okay, I'll do that. So prior to my surgery, and this includes the 2 weeks of liquid diet that I was put on before the surgery, I had lost about 38 pounds or so. So on the date of my surgery, I was about 285. I'm now down to 270. So I've lost 15 pounds in 3 weeks. Not as fast as some people, but I'm really not wigging out about that because slow and steady, I guess, is how you get there. I did lose a lot of weight quickly when I had started that other program, and the doctor had said that my metabolism is still in a little bit of shock, my body, from the surgery as well. So I'm actually pretty okay with that. I'm not getting addicted to the scale, and I would encourage all of you who are weighing yourself every day, if that's what you want and that's what you feel comfortable with, then do it. Some people need that, especially people who are 1 or 2 or 3 years post-op. They have to do that for the discipline of it. But for me at this point, I'm not getting wigged out about the scale. Certain times throughout the month, certainly after certain salty foods. I notice that after the soups that I eat, I retain more water because there's a lot of sodium in some of those soups. But I refuse to let the scale sabotage my efforts. Many, many times that I've been on weight loss programs over the years, I have let that scale completely change and make me feel like I'm disqualified from ever losing weight because the scale's not moving. I can tell there are days where, and I'm only weighing myself now about twice a week, but I can tell there are times where I get on the scale, I'm smaller, but I didn't lose any weight. So a lot of that doesn't make sense, but I would just really encourage a lot of you to not get wigged out. So I'm down a total of 53 pounds since December. Right now it's May 12th. And I think that's pretty good. Basically, in about 5 months, I've lost 53 pounds, and I think that's good. I just saw my friend Renee, my BFF. She's a hairstylist. She touched up my experienced hairs this morning, and she said that she could tell that I'd lost weight. So, you know, if people who love you and see you and know you can tell you've lost weight, why do you need a scale to tell you where you're at? But again, all in moderation, not to get too obsessed with all that stuff. That's my main thing. I want to wish everyone a belated Happy Mother's Day. Yesterday was Mother's Day. I hope you had a great day. For those of you who've already lost your mothers, I just have a special sympathy to go out to you. As I had mentioned in one of my previous blogs, my mom died when I was quite young. So I have mixed feelings on that day. It's a little sad, it's a little happy on that day. But just want to let you know, those of you who have mothers who have passed away, I just want to let you know an extra special heartfelt hug goes out to you as well. I'm doing pretty well. I'm eating more different types of foods. I'm not technically past the pureed diet phase, but I'm able to incorporate more foods. For instance, I ate tuna. I ate some tuna with a little light mayonnaise. I can eat some avocado. I need to get more vegetables in. I don't feel like I'm eating enough vegetables, so I'm going to try some of my try pureeing some like squash or things like that. I'm getting sick about every few days or so. I still have the nausea patch on. Yesterday was the day that I was supposed to have changed it. And I woke up this morning and I felt pretty good. I had my protein shake, and then about an hour ago I started feeling, it wasn't as bad as the nausea had been in past, but I thought I kind of wanted to avoid all that nausea. So my doctor said it may take 4 to 6 weeks for the patch. So this is my 3rd week. He's not too worried about it. I thought that he was kind of encouraging me to wean myself off of it, but I really don't feel like he's pushing that anymore. I went and saw my doctor on Friday because I've had these pains in my side. I was worried that they were a hernia or an ulcer or whatever. He thinks, after he felt around a little bit, he thinks they're adhesions or scar tissue. I'm wondering, do any of you guys have any scar tissue or have any scar tissue pains at all on your side? I'm okay most of the time, but if I sit up for a while or if I walk for any length of distance, it really gets sore, and sometimes it's a sharp pain, and I'm a little concerned. I'm hoping and praying I don't have to have another surgery to remove the scar tissue, because I think I'm one of those people that scar fairly easily. Like when I cut myself or something, it always leaves a scar, and I'm really hoping that my pouch and everything is normal. So that's my prayer request, I guess, today, and that's what I'm asking God for, and hope that none of you are dealing with any of those struggles. I'm still okay with it. I admit there have been times where I've actually regretted the surgery, because there are times I just don't feel good, and while the weight is coming off of me, it's not pouring off of me. And there are times where it's like, gosh, I really would like to be able to eat that, or I would like to be able to not have to deal with this kind of stuff. So I'm not saying that I'm one of these people that no regrets, but I am not at that place now where I'm like wowed about my surgery. It was a really serious step to take. And those of you who are pre-ops and thinking about it, or maybe even just contemplating the thing, just know that your life does change. And while you can read all the blogs and listen to all the videos, you really don't have any idea of how much your life will change. I'm only 3 weeks out, so I'm still a newbie at all this. So I'm not complaining, but I just know that dealing with nausea or any kind of pain is not necessarily something that I anticipated. And quite honestly, it doesn't happen to a lot of people. There are a lot of people who just whiz right through it. People like Diva Tanya, Amelia, they feel great. And in my case, that's not the case. And while I had read some of those blogs that had bad side effects, I remember thinking, oh, that won't be me. Well, it is me. And you know what? I'm going to cross this bridge when it comes to me. I'm dealing with it as best as I can, trying to have a really positive attitude. I think attitude is a whole, but a lot of it. So, but I'm just wondering if any of you ever had any like long-term side pain at all. Or, any kind of pulling at all for any length of time after your surgery. The reason I was concerned about it is because after surgery I felt great. Really within the week I felt like no pain at all, no physical pain. My surgery was on a Monday. By Friday I was completely off all pain medication, and I still am. I haven't taken any. But then all of a sudden in the next 2 to 3 days after that, when I was approaching around day 10, I started getting the side pain. I thought, well, why would that suddenly come, 10 to 12 to 15 days after surgery? And the doctor, that's why he thinks it's most likely scar tissue. So that's a possibility, and we'll see how this all goes. I'm hoping that I can either exercise or with the weight loss, that hopefully that will minimize, and I won't have to deal with that long term. So that's about it. I've really enjoyed some of your comments. I appreciate those of you who've encouraged me, and hope that I can be an encouragement to you guys. I live in Wisconsin, so the weather's finally getting nice. Some of you have had some nice warm weather for some time, but I'm going to get outside and do some walking and maybe work in my garden a little bit. So just want to wish you all a great week. Wanted to keep you up to date on what's going on, and talk to you soon. Thanks so much.